I'll try some different characters too.
I don't care. You can play who you want.
Alright. Hello, everybody. Welcome to community interview number 1. For community interview number 1, I have two very special people in the community here. I have Mr. Joe from Canada. What's up, Joey?
Hi.
And I
I'm
have...
dead. I'm getting shot to death.
You heard him. And I have my co-commentator, partner in crime, Mr. Wild Paparazzi. What's going on?
Yo, nothing much, man. Thanks for having me.
Yeah. So, I have a series of questions. Whoever would like to come on the show, I will ask. Answers do not hurt my feelings when I get to the live events part, so feel free to say whatever you want. But my very first question is room codes in the Discord, Ryan. What started it all? What was the very first fighting game you guys ever played?
Ooh, Joey Wolf, you want to take that one first?
Sure. I think it was Mortal Kombat 1 or 2 on the SNES.
Nice.
Really?
Yeah.
Because mine was Mortal Kombat 2 on Sega Genesis.
Nice.
That's awesome. Who was your
That's
character?
awesome.
Who did you like playing in that game?
I forget. I was like 7.
Fair answer. So,
Okay, yeah, that's awesome.
it's awesome. That's actually... I didn't expect you both to say the same answer. I was expecting a Street
Mortal
Fighter in there.
Mortal Kombat 2.
Caught me off guard. Very off guard. Because my first... It was Street Fighter 2, so...
Okay. Who did you play in Street Fighter 2?
Chun-Li.
Bun-Li. I always liked Dhalsim.
Dhalsim was cool.
Cool.
He was a pain in the ass, though. So was Geef. Fucking
Yeah, Geef.
pain.
Joey
Pain.
Wolf's Geef.
Pain and misery.
Man.
So we're off to a good start. Let's see here. Next question would be... So, this is a couple of different questions, but the first one I'll start with is, out of Mortal Kombat, who is your favorite character ever to be in the game? Can be guest character, not guest character. Since you both answered Mortal Kombat, that's my very first question for this.
Easy for me. Joey Wolf, you can go first.
Honestly, I like Jax. He's cool.
Jax? Okay.
Reptile, 100%.
I kind of figured.
Loved the Green Ninja.
I thought that was going to be the answer.
My favorite iteration, though, was probably MK3 or UMK3.
Okay.
I thought he looked really awesome in that,
Alright.
that one.
So, on to the next one. Who is your favorite Street Fighter character of all time?
Joey Wolf.
There's a
Chief,
lot.
probably.
Okay, yep. Saw that coming. All time. Doesn't have to be from 5. All time.
Alex.
Alex? Alright.
I fell in love with Alex in Street Fighter Third Strike.
Eh.
And I just thought he was awesome. I love that he was kind of based on Hulk Hogan. Yeah, I think he's probably my favorite of all time.
So did you ever see the picture of him with the jacket on from the game that never came out?
I know you can get the jacket at 5.
Yeah. But, so it was supposed to be a Capcom All-Stars game on PS2 that never came out, and the first time he had his jacket on. People lose their shit when they see it. Because it looks so good. Oh.
Yeah.
How about Guilty Gear?
Ooh, easy.
All-time favorite Guilty Gear character.
Easy. Leo. Leo White
Yeah,
Fang.
I figured.
Easy.
Easy. How about you, Joe?
I would say Soul or Sin.
Soul or Sin? Alright. Which one do you like more? What one outdoes the other one?
Soul, I would say,
Soul,
because
okay.
he's very cool.
Freddie Mercury.
Yeah.
Is that who he's based off of?
Yep.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Yeah, he's Freddie Mercury. Ryan, did you figure out the room yet? The code's in the Discord.
I'm gonna try this guy out.
Ooh.
That's right. I set it to 3, so there's only 3 people. I'll change it in a minute.
You want to back out or
I'll change it.
Yeah, you're
Favorite-
gonna close the room?
It's waiting for you guys, so it's just waiting for match.
Okay, we'll just play one.
This says you selected a character, so.
yeah?
All right. I went out of order a little bit with questions in my brain, but who's your favorite Tekken character?
Probably King.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, that was the first one I really tried to learn. I just liked that you could, he had some inputs for his grapple, like his chain grapples, and always trying to get an RDC, like a rolling death cradle, was always badass to me.
Fair enough. Business King.
No,
Corporate King.
I like Craig. He's cool.
Right?
Marduk.
Marduk. You're just talking about this is a character you want to play, isn't it? For 7?
Yeah.
You have to start practicing again. It's been a long time since I've played that game.
What is this character?
Oh, Ghostblade? He's awesome.
He's
Holy
Virgil.
cow. He is all over the place.
Hey, he's a sick character. So the bigger question about who's your favorite fighting game character of all time? All time, any game, any franchise, as long as it's a fighting game.
I'm gonna cheat and say Dante.
Hate you. Dante. All right. All time,
Yeah.
like all time.
I feel like I have to make this a good one. Man.
It's a tough one, right?
It's super tough. I'm gonna have to go Leo Whitefang.
Leo.
And
Okay.
the reason why I say it is because he's the king.
It is
the
fair.
true king, true heir. But I loved him in Xrd. I loved that he was so cocky that he was making up his own definitions to words and stuff like that. So at the end of the matches, he'd be writing down in his book and shit like that. I just thought that was really awesome. Plus, he was a super fun Rekka character, and I just had an awesome time playing that character.
Nice.
But then they gave him the Meg Ryan haircut and stride, and
Not
God, did they massacre my boy?
Not a fan. This will be another tough one because this is a question that doesn't get asked ever, but I want an answer. What is your favorite stage of all time?
I never really paid too much attention to this.
That's why it's a good question.
I would say the pit.
The pit. Okay.
Okay, yeah, MK is a good one for stages.
The pit from MK2,
All right.
where the stage fatality was you literally they switched the viewpoint of it.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
Side note: does Ghostblade kill himself? Is that why my health was so dead?
Go to return the room
Oh, sorry.
so I can change the password.
I remember it was one of the 3D games that aren't really that good. The ones with the meat grinder stage fatality.
Oh, I gotta redo the entire room. Okay.
Okay.
I like how it's not disband room. It's dissolve the room, dissolve everybody.
Yeah.
They're all dead. Obviously, the player limited. Oops.
Yeah,
Shit.
definitely the pit stage, probably my favorite. Always enjoyed playing on it. Got super excited. Honestly, a lot of the stages from MK2, I think they were all very, very good.
Same password.
Same password.
Yep, same password. Ryan, same password. It's open. All right. I have to agree. That the pit is a very good stage.
Yeah.
So here's a good one. Who's your least favorite fighting game character of all time?
Lucky Chloe.
Oh, I hate you. I hate you. Show's over. Go home. Everybody leave. Everybody get the fuck out of here.
No.
Unbelievable.
She's very unique. I like that she's like Bebop style or whatever. My least favorite fighting game character of
All time.
Like just like aesthetically, I hate him. Or
We'll do
like-
two.
like-
We'll do two separate ones. We'll go with aesthetics first. Like aesthetically viewable, least favorite thing to look at because it's so ugly that it shouldn't be in a video game.
Who's the big fat guy from Street Fighter 4?
Rufus.
Yeah, that's
A lot of people say that.
I mean, they gave his belly jiggle physics. You know?
I admit that is pretty cool though when you think about it.
Yeah. Yeah, just probably him.
Okay. How about you, Joe?
Okay, I'll do 2 as well. Fang in terms of gameplay because I hate fighting against him.
Okay. Okay. Fair.
Okay.
He made me rage quit playing tournaments in Street Fighter 5.
2 minutes. I'll defeat you in 2 minutes.
And
That's all I need.
just like as a character, Noctis, because I think he's a stupid choice for a guest character.
What?
Oh, that's a argument, man. I like that. Don't let Chris
Sephiroth would've been
don't
better.
don't let Chris D know.
I think okay. So I did the one aesthetically that I think is gross is Rufus. The one I hate fighting against.
Yep, your least favorite character to fight against of all time. Like, what match up do you hate the most out of everything?
Fuck, fighting Axel. I'm
Okay.
guilty here.
Fair. I can.
I know. Ryan's an Axel player, but I hate fighting Axel.
It's fair.
He probably takes that as a badge of honor, to be honest.
Fun fact: he started out hating this game and now he loves it.
How
Yo,
dare you.
Vanguard looks fucking.
Yeah, I could see Vanguard winning people over for this game.
All right. Let's see here. I want to ask you next. Alright. Out of in-person events, what's your favorite one you've ever been to?
I've only been to one.
I know.
My favorite one.
Your favorite one that anyone's ever done that you've been to in person.
Honestly, probably my first Syracuse Sucker Punch Street Fighter 5 tournament. Because I was so nervous to go because it was the first time I was showing up around the FGC. I invited my buddy Whiskey Nick up for the weekend. Whiskey Nick lives in Buffalo, and I was like, dude, I want to go to this thing. I've been playing Street Fighter 5. I've been trying to get good at it, and I really want to like kind of break into this area because I had been looking for like an FGC. So I went, and it was at Wizards Pinball. For the people that are listening that remember that Wizards Pinball, and the first person I met was Luis Infante. He was taking money for registrations. Talked to him for a little bit, and then we played the tournament. I got bodied. I met Owen. Owen 2 for the folks that don't know who that is. Got absolutely destroyed by. I think I fought Rex first, King Rex, and then I fought Foolish Mafia. Got bodied by both of them. I was playing Alex, and went 0-2 in the entire bracket. And I just remember everybody was like super friendly, and Kenyon had a prize first for the last place person, and it was a copy of VHS, a VHS copy of Street Fighter the movie.
You were the one that won that. We were talking about this the other day.
Yeah, I was the one that won that, and I still have it. It's sitting on my desk, and it's one of my favorite memories because I was sitting there. I was like, man, not only did I lose and get crushed by all these people, but everybody was super friendly, and it made a core memory for me. You know,
It's awesome.
so.
I just showed up at your store one day.
You did. It was quite entertaining. You showed up the day before.
I did. game.
Came in, and you're like, here for Street Fighter, and we're all like, that's tomorrow.
Oops.
And he's like, oh shit. Oh
I've
man.
traveled all this way from Canada.
Yeah, you came.
For unrelated
Yeah,
reasons.
you came for the darts stuff, didn't you guys?
Yes.
Yeah, the darts tournament. But Kenyon was super pumped because he's like, somebody from out of the country came to play Street Fighter. Not many locals can say that.
Yeah.
And we're already working on when you can come back is when we're gonna do the history of Street Fighter.
Excellent.
So
Oh yeah, I got bodied by the way in the tournament. No surprises there.
I think everybody does their first tournament.
Yeah.
I think anybody comes out.
always
I
be
won
smiling.
more matches playing Third Strike before the tournament started, and I played Hyogo.
So I'll do two separate questions because Joe obviously has been here once, so he can't say in person. Out of all the tournaments that we've had in person, Rick,
Yeah.
who do you find the most fun to fight against?
Like opponent wise?
Opponent wise, like who is like just pure joy when you guys sit down at the same station and play? We're not doing game wise either, like just in general. Like
Dude, he doesn't show up very often.
he doesn't.
But every time I get a chance to play AJ Virus, we always have a super fun set. Because he's so nice. He's such a nice person. And he's a really good Kai player in Guilty Gear. And I just always remember, like, every time, like, we would just play games, play sets. And it wasn't just about just, like, playing the game. He would ask about, like, how things are going, like, in life. And he's just a good guy. So anytime I get a chance to play AJ Virus, I always have a good time. So I would say him.
Okay. So I'll switch the question around a little bit. Joe, online from our little community, who do you find the most fun to just have a match with, conversation, and just play the game?
Probably Rick because I play with him the most.
Fair answer. Smart answer. Smart answer. I like that.
Second would probably be Cole just because he's hilarious.
I figured somebody would bring him up.
I love our little group.
The Santa story that never got recorded.
Thankfully for your channel's sake.
Oh, dude. Oh.
It was recorded in my mind.
It's so funny. Well, I was fucking her in the ass and...
Oh wait,
Where did
Hope
Where
did
did
Ryan
that
disconnect?
Brian exploded.
Ryan said
He got
GG's,
shot
Joey.
so hard with a shotgun he exploded.
He's got to get ready for work.
Oh.
Good games, well done.
Alright, so... Street Fighter 6 is coming. We'll skip to this set of questions now. So far, out of the characters that are like slotted in definitely that they've shown, the 5 or 6 characters that we've seen, out of those, who's your favorite so far? Who do you think looks the coolest and is going to be the most fun to play of that little bunch? We've seen what? We've seen Luke, we've seen Guile, we've seen Chun, we've seen what's the new guy's name there? The breakdancing dude? Jamie, and Ryu. We're just gonna do those 5 because the other ones I haven't been shown at all yet.
No. I'll say Jamie.
Jamie, okay,
Totally agree.
totally agree. So do I.
I think he looks the most interesting. I like how he's got like the drunken meter, and when he gets to like four beers, he lets his hair down and he gets all wild and shit. Love it.
Sick.
Now he doesn't get drunk, remember?
Yeah, he does. He's a potion maker.
Yeah,
He gets activated.
he does.
All right, and then so who do you want them to bring back? Who's like your number one character that you want back in Street Fighter for this game?
Dudley.
Dudley. Okay,
Oh, that's a good
I
one.
agree. He's there. He's one of the ones I want.
Oh, I forgot I got the slide. Just for sheer comedy factor, let's say Hakan.
Khan, thank you.
I would
Hakan.
play Hakan.
Hakan for Street Fighter 6.
Yeah, let's play Hakan.
Hakan? Okay.
You know, I always liked him in Street Fighter 4. I thought he had an interesting mechanic with the whole oiling up and all that.
Mhm.
So,
Okay. I'm cycling through my questions in my brain that I already asked you guys.
I forgot I can't like play this character like close up.
Dude, Tony can play him pretty good. You weren't there for that, dude. Ask them about what happened on Saturday.
He ducked.
Oh,
Jeremy.
dude, it was so funny.
Took the money and ran.
Like, oh, I even tried to trigger a first to 10 and he would not do it. It was so funny.
He tried to pull up the random.
Dude,
Pokemon
fucking
battle
Kangas
one.
was like, he said no and went into the Shadow Realm and never came back.
That's a shame.
Oh, man, it was so funny. Alright.
Yeah.
So we all know, obviously, Street Fighter 6. What do you want to see from Bandai Namco? In retaliation to Street Fighter 6, like, basically taking the spotlight and just fucking running away with it. What do you want to see Bandai make?
Well,
Street Fighter 6.5.
are we allowed to say rumors or no?
6.5. Sure, if you want to. It's what you
Well, it's
personally.
rumored
It's
they're making
personally what you
KI2.
want.
KI2, put on
Tekken with more than 3 rollbacks. Nice, Ryan. If that's true, I don't know how it's gonna play.
What, KI?
Yeah, like it's just weird thinking Bandai making that game, and not
Yeah,
and
they're-
and not like Rare or Iron Galaxy. So I think it'd be a little different. I think it'd still be good. I'm not gonna say it'd be bad,
Oh, nice.
but how about you, Rick? Other than Street Fighter 6.5, that'd be cool though.
I mean, I'll always want another KI. I think that'd be cool.
All right.
Maybe see what like Tekken 8, make it a little different. You know, I mean, Tekken's the bread and butter. You know.
Yeah.
Who would you like for a guest character in Tekken 8? I'm gonna add my own
Ooh.
question.
It's fine. If you got questions, you can ask them. This is a round table interview, so words go all the ways. A guest character for Tekken 8, though.
Jago.
There you
Of
go.
course.
Sagat. Sagat done correctly. Sagat with his name and not the name "fuck your mom."
Sagat's a good one.
He just fits. He just fits in. He just fits.
He does. Just copy over Fakamram's moveset. Maybe add Tiger Shot.
Yeah, like. How about what do you want to see from NetherRealm?
Ooh.
What do you want in NetherRealm to like? It doesn't have to be Mortal Kombat and just bring back from the dead. Any franchise that you think they could pull off that'd be like a masterpiece.
I saw Ed Boon was posting about Biomutants the other day.
Oh,
I think
God.
kind of cool. I think that.
Have you ever played that game?
Oh yeah, yeah.
No.
I think I played it at the shop.
Oh, that game is rough.
Shaolin Monks too.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
I'd-
Shaolin Monks 2 would be cool.
I'd welcome
that
that.
game, I never gave a full like appreciation for what that really should have been. That's not possible.
It's a cool game.
You get about perfect and
Yeah.
yeah.
With the Maximilian colors.
Maximilian.
Next question. Who's your favorite like content creator for like FGC news?
News.
Like when something goes down and they're like their video is just so much better than everyone else's.
Honestly, this might get a lot of hate, but Button Check.
Ooh,
I-
like Button Check.
I-
See, he was just talking about the KI drama.
Yep.
No, I haven't watched that yet.
They can hate all they want. That man delivers on the news.
He does. And he's unbiased as well, which is nice.
It is true. He hates everybody equally.
He does, it's great.
I would think like
It's a tough question because there aren't really that many people that cover like the actual news.
Joe, that was sick.
Thank you.
Like I feel like Max does a good job. I
does.
really like Max. So I've been watching Max since like freaking 2010, 2011.
He's still content creating, it's nuts.
Yeah, so I'll always support Max. I like Sajam. I think Sajam's awesome. I love Sajam's like commentary. But you know who's also pretty good, and I think very underrated is J.M. Croft.
Agree. I
He's a
agree.
nice guy.
Puts out a lot of quality content.
Dude, when he did the FGC school bit, that shit was so funny. Dude, you gotta watch those. They're great. Like, they'll have one guy that, like, he has, like, someone like Sajam in there, and a bunch of random people. And it's just, and they ask, like, historical questions about, like, fighting games and shit, and it's
Oh,
just,
it's like his trivia show.
yeah, yeah, it's so funny. The trivia show is great, too. Just like, and what is this move on block? And like they'll be like, what's Sajam writing on his computer?
Who is your guys' favorite competitive player?
That was actually my next question.
Wait, really?
Yeah. I was gonna jump from content creator to actual tournament player. Favorite tournament player.
Smog, probably.
Oh, you took mine. You took mine.
It's tough, man. There's a few that I really. Smug is up there. Like, I'd have to say favorite would probably have to be Smug, just because the dude is just so funny. The other one would be he no longer plays, but you stick Smug and Knuckle Dew on the same stage, you get some pretty funny shit.
Yeah.
I think Smug is great. Just for sake of difference, I would probably say, you know what? I'm gonna put it out there. I'm gonna put Nikki from KI.
Nikki? Alright.
Yeah, you can't argue that the man is not talented.
Oh,
He's won the last like 3 combo breakers,
he's very talented.
and he's taunting the shit out of people on freaking Twitter.
Yeah.
Sleeping with his previous combo breaker trophy, saying who's coming for it.
Yeah, that is pretty funny.
Smack
I'll
that
name
man.
another one. I hate his character, but he seems like such a nice guy. I can't help but like him. Mr. Crimson.
Okay.
He plays Dawson.
Okay. It's fair.
Who's your favorite commentator?
I was just about, you son of a bitch.
Oh, we're going down the line. Great minds think alike.
It's like I have a line of questions lined up for these specific things. Favorite single commentator is the first one. Like, commentary alone, just one person, not a duo. That'll be the next question. But like, favorite commentator that just straight up can commentate by themselves, and I absolutely love it. It's fucking Sajam. I learned so much by just listening to that man talk.
This is just for personal talent factor because I think it's amazing. But Sven,
Fair?
Yeah.
have you ever heard Sven commentate?
I've tuned in a couple times.
He commentates like it's a football match, and he's almost 99% accurate, and he can't see.
All right. So for single commentators,
Yep.
because Sajam's great, but I was gonna put him as a duo. Single commentators, I gotta go Monkey Business.
Yes.
That man's got a very smooth
He
voice,
does. He's up there.
and I think he's a great commentator, and he's local.
He is.
So
He's a local. About duos.
Duo is a Sage Jam and Tasty Steve.
Duo is tough for me because Sage Jam and Tasty Steve is by far my favorite. But when you put Tasty Steve and Yipes together, you never know what the fuck's gonna happen.
Yeah.
I also like Steve is with every like duo because when he fucking threw Rip on the ground that one time, that shit was so funny.
Steve brings the hype, you know?
If you ain't playing Tekken, what you doing?
Okay, Sage M and Tasty Steve, they're funny.
Yeah. Those guys
Oh
are great.
God, the power of the Lord.
Power of the Lord, blessed be his name.
And the Holy Ghost.
I'm here.
And the Holy Ghost.
I'm here to do the infinite.
I have not really played this character. Look at blessed be his name.
Give me your
Sage
strength.
is rapidly going up there as far as favorite fighting game characters, though.
Oh, he's climbing the ladders, man. Like, I know Damas really likes him, which is scary. All right, back to. So, what is your favorite, like, how do I want to put it? Like, weapon stance in a fighting game? Like, what do they fight with? You know?
Oh, like fighting style.
Yeah, but it also includes, like, weaponry, not just, like, kung fu and crap like that. Like, if the character has a weapon, they have a weapon, and it still counts. Like, of all time. Favorite weapon.
Oh, favorite weapon I think is really cool. Ivy's whip sword.
Popular one. Armin would be pleased.
Yeah, she was one of my favorite characters from Soul Calibur.
I'm sure she was.
She got the big boobs.
She does. How about you, Joe?
I'm not gonna lie, I quite liked Raphael fencing in Soul Calibur. That was pretty cool.
It is pretty cool. We played a little bit of Soul. I don't think you played with us though. I don't think you had it. We played a little Soul Calibur 6.
Oh, cool. I haven't played that one.
Fun game. I don't really know who I'd pick. It's tough because I think Kim Woo's nunchucks are freaking awesome.
Got a freaking drag.
But May running around with a giant anchor is also pretty fucking cool. So I'd go with the nunchucks, and just because the nunchucks basically summon a dragon, so
That's true.
it gets an advantage.
Much like John Talbot.
Yes. Let's see. All right. So what's your favorite like fighting game mechanical gimmick?
Mechanical gimmick.
Character gets this specific mechanic nobody else gets, and it's just so much cooler than what everyone else has ever had.
Oh shit, that's a jump. Specific mechanical gimmick. I'm gonna go Cinder's Fired Up.
Okay.
Like just like his burnout, actually, not his Fired Up. His burnout. Like, we have the fact that you can light people's arms on fire or light people's legs on fire, and every time they use those moves that require that, oh my god, blessed be his name. It causes them potential damage, so it like really puts a lot of mind games into like what you can kind of dictate your opponent to use.
Mhm.
So I think that's kind of a cool mechanic.
Okay. How about
I
you?
don't really play many gimmicky fighting games.
Fair.
I play Chaos sometimes.
You say chaos gimmicky?
It
Aw.
is. Everyone literally has a gimmick. In the form of instinct.
Let the truth be cold.
This
And V-Trigger is just a worse version of instinct.
It is fair. Grab that man.
blessed be his name.
Alright, so Oh, out of all the online events you've played, and what was the one your favorite? What was your favorite online event?
Thunderdance Slayer 3. That's the hardest I ever laughed.
Fair enough.
The hardest I ever laughed. That was when Whiskey Nick was commentating. We had Cole on for the first time.
Whiskey
Yeah,
Nick is the one from Florida, right?
He is from Buffalo.
Oh, right.
Buffalo, yep.
Was it your brother-in-law that was commentating that one time?
Yeah, that was Tony Provolone. He's from Manhattan.
I actually thought the stream would get banned that night.
Yeah, it was
It was a little rough.
it was close.
So since you two haven't been to, I know Joe hasn't. I don't know if you've been to one. If you could go to one major, what one do you want to go to the most? I've already been to a few, so I can't really answer that question.
I feel like I have to say Evo because like Evo's the biggest one.
Okay.
You know, Combo Breaker would be cool, and I love the whole like wrestling aesthetic of CEO. But I also heard a lot of shit about Orlando being crime ridden. So
Fair. How about you, Joe?
I would say CEO, especially if they had a wrestling show to go with it again.
yeah,
Oh, the toppest of the tiers.
which one,
Oh, I think
Swiftmaster?
Hitman.
Swiftmaster, everybody will universally agree that he is. If you can figure him out, he's the best character in the game.
Look at him riding in.
I think that's fair though if they're difficult to use.
Yeah. Like, well, the thing is, if you get hit, you can like two-touch him and he'll die. His health is very, very low compared to the rest. Especially when you're fighting like Crusader. If he hits, like, just a hit from Crusader is like a fuck ton of damage. But he is cool though. I was messing around with him. I think at TNS last week, the Swiftmaster won the tournament. So
Oh, that's cool.
fair.
Oh, yeah, he does explode, doesn't he?
Fair enough, yeah. Fair enough, Ryan. Yeah,
What
dude.
did I say?
Like his fuck Swiftmaster. Playing against him is great. Fighting against him is ass. I didn't like him at first. I've played Dungeon Fighter and I never cared for the design, but they made him really cool in this game. I have to like give them a lot of credit.
Yeah.
Like,
He's Rashid on drugs.
Like he's got a vacuum cleaner. He's got the little wind orb that just like keeps you stuck in place.
Woo! It's about to get windy.
I can't play this character.
Trying to. Did we go? I don't remember. Did we go over favorite fighting game of all time?
Of all time.
I think I skipped that question on purpose because I don't remember either of you answering it. So yeah, favorite fighting game of all time.
I mean, I don't like this answer, but I kind of have to. Street Fighter 5.
It's fair.
Oh, man.
I think I skipped it because this is like the question I expected the hardest to answer because there's so many good answers. Like, you guys had to pick characters, and that was already hard enough to kind of.
I feel like I really like Killer Instinct 2013.
Okay.
It's currently my favorite.
Love
I just think
Grand
it's-
Blue.
It's just so fun. Ooh, get ripped. It's a toss up between that and Xrd.
Okay.
I think Xrd's super fun.
Everyone knows my answer. 'Cause I'm old.
Third Strike?
Actually, no, not Third Strike. You're close. You're
Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
yes. Yep.
Uh,
I fucking played the shit out of that game. I love that game. So we'll go back to the Marvel questions. So you both have played Marvel 3, I assume. I know Rick has. Joe, have you played Marvel 3 at all?
I have played the very original MVC3,
Okay.
not Ultimate.
All right. Well, what was your favorite team that you came up with when you played the game?
Wesker, Wolverine, and X-23.
Solid. Solid.
I think it was Deadpool. What was it?
Taskmaster.
I know Taskmaster was in there. Deadpool, Taskmaster.
I remember. I remember Taskmaster. You really liked
I-
that
I-
character.
I think I went Wolverine, Deadpool, Taskmaster. Yeah, that character was sweet.
Hmm. All right. We'll stick to the favorites and the non-favorites. So, out of all the fighting game bosses of all time, what is your least favorite to fight against?
Oh, who's the boss in Tekken 5?
Fucking. Is that when they did Jinpachi?
Yes. Fuck
Yeah.
that guy. Hated him.
Fuck that character.
I used to rage so hard, dude, when I was fighting that character in Tekken 5.
Oh, you Joe.
Probably Akuma in Tekken 7.
Fair.
Shin Akuma.
Fair enough. So, flip the question around. Out of all those bosses that became playable, who was your favorite to play, if you ever played any of them?
Shao Kahn.
Shao Kahn? Fair answer.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
Even though he was not very good in 11.
Fair answer. And then, which of the bosses was the most aesthetically ugly, and you fucking could not stand how they looked?
Aesthetically ugly.
Aesthetically ugly. Like, you just hated the way they looked. Like, it didn't matter what they did or how they played, just what they looked like, and you fucking hated seeing it.
I didn't like King of Fighters 15 boss.
Which one? The actual final one?
Yeah, that was.
I was gonna say the when the spray paint girl transforms. Actually, I want that to be a playable character personally.
Yeah.
But I agree. The final boss is kind of just fucking trash.
I'm trying to think.
It's tough because this means you've played the story modes, which we all know a lot of people don't do. I'm the only one that does.
Probably, honestly, MKX. Fucking whatever this fucking name was, Dark Shinnok. Or
Oh
whatever
shit!
the fuck it was.
The final Shinnok form.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That guy sucked.
that was rough. We have a question from the chat.
Ooh.
What would your dream fighting game be? Any franchise, any crossover, anything that exists.
Mortal Kombat versus Killer Instinct in the form of Killer Instinct.
I saw that coming because we talked about this before.
Yeah. If I could have combo breakers with Reptile and, you know what I mean? Like, that would be so sick.
Alright. What about you, Joe?
This is gonna come in from left field.
I like...
Hakusho Dark Tournament from Arxis.
That'd be fucking sick.
1-on-1, not a team game.
That'd be even better. That'd be pretty cool. You know what I personally want?
What's that?
I want Arc System Works fighters.
Oh, right.
all the-
I want everything Arc System Works has ever worked on to be in one game.
Wow. That would be nuts.
That'd be like people like. Don't get me wrong, Capcom Fighters would be fucking awesome too, because that's another just dream game that's probably never gonna happen anymore. That game just rollbacked hard. But no, I think an Arc System Works like fighters like Dream Match XL 17.0 or whatever the fuck they'd want to call it. I think that'd be sick. I think another good one would be if they took Jump Force and made it a 2D game.
That would be cool.
Chat says Joey won that question.
I did.
I don't know, man. I think Rick's idea would be really freaking cool too, though.
AI versus MK.
He's pretty good.
Actually, I guess you could do the entire series of Yu Yu Hakusho for DLC in that.
True. I know another big one for people would be if they actually did another JoJo game correctly. Because JoJo on the PS1 and Dreamcast was a fantastic game.
I have not played that.
So good. So here I got another. This isn't even on my list of, but because Ryan brought up a good question. If you could take any anime that doesn't already exist in a fighting game form, what anime would you like to see done in a fighting game form? Because
Mention another one because I already kind of did.
Because there's a few like, and by fighting game form I mean there's technically a Naruto fighting game, there's a Demon Slayer fighting game, there's technically One Punch Man, and My Hero is already done.
Oh, okay.
Because they're as much as regular fighting game people don't consider the 3D arena games fighting games, they are. It's kind of like Smash Brothers. It technically is, but it isn't, and that's a big argument. But any anime that has no fighting game adaptation yet.
Full Metal Alchemist.
Good answer.
Does Attack on Titan count?
It does, because their game wasn't a fighting game.
Okay, yeah. Wow, that did a lot of damage.
That was a Dynasty Warriors type game. I think Fire Emblem would be pretty sick.
That would be cool.
Arc System Works Fire Emblem Fighters.
Oh yeah. Arc System Works, you just make everything.
Every anime game, make all the anime games. Ryan, don't crush my hopes and dreams, alright? They could do another good JoJo game, they just gotta get the right company to make it. He kicked you right in the shin.
Wow.
So, have either of you ever played Capcom Fighting Jam?
Yes, when I was very young.
Okay. How about you, Rick?
No, I have not.
Okay, I'll just shoot that question out the door. I was gonna add, cause it's by far like notoriously like it could be the worst like fighting game ever made. I was gonna say who's your favorite character to play, but that's a question for like maybe two people that might have an answer.
Yeah, that's true. I don't even remember the roster for that game.
It was terrible. The only thing that was like interesting about it was if you picked Ryu, you could pick like Street Fighter 2 Ryu or Third Strike Ryu, and you could fight like the freaking lion from Red Earth. Like,
I think he's a cool looking.
It was an interesting idea that was just done terrible. And then CVS 2 came out with the groove system. It was so much fucking better. We'll just keep rolling with. I have a lot of favorites questions because I like hearing the answers and what people want to see. It tells me what people might want to see more of. I know Joey I know Rick's not a big fan of King of Fighters. But who are your favorite 3 King of Fighters characters? Not based on playability, like just you see them and you're just like, that character's fucking cool.
Vanessa.
All right.
Terry.
All right. So help me God, if you say Ralph and you pick that team, I can't talk to you no more.
No, Antonov, actually.
Okay. He is pretty cool.
And he's like a nice too, which is weird for King of Fighters bosses.
That was sick.
Wasn't it?
Yeah, that was. I was watching it the whole time. Oh, that fucking that goddamn low, dude.
What a comeback!
Well done.
Vinny, remember when I was playing Hitman in the shop? I'm like, I don't know if this guy's for me. I'm really feeling him. Oh,
You've made him mad. You hit him with the fucking dirt.
I hit him with the dirty.
So we're getting close to the end here. So I will ask the questions that I want real answers to. Like, you're not gonna hurt my feelings. So basically, especially to Rick, because he shows up, he can come. Like when Joey comes, I want him to have a good time. From inside the venue, what do you think could be done a little better?
More table space.
More, okay, I expected that one.
Yeah, more table space and I don't know. I think more outlets and stuff like
Outlets?
that. Like I know you got the big ass
The strips.
bar and stuff, which is great. But I think more table space. I know, especially after this last tournament, like we felt super cramped.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe they could rearrange a little bit.
Okay.
You know.
All right. I will note that. I'll make a note. I'll draw up the space again and try to rearrange it. Probably try it out tomorrow. They're all coming tomorrow night, so.
Yeah.
I
know you guys are also running that sale too, so that
yeah,
like,
that sale's all pretty much gonna be over though. It's almost done.
Was it like July 4th sale or something like that?
No, we did a back stock sale because we had so much shit in the back room.
Oh.
Did pretty well too. I won't complain. No, it's not Pocky and Rocky Kenyon. It's community round table question interview day number 1. You're gonna be on the next one, so be ready. All right, so that. So what games do you personally want to see more of in like in-person events? Like, what do you think is missing that should get like a bigger chance to be on the tournament card? Like, what game are people you think we're all sleeping on that if we did it, it'd be like another Third Strike where everybody would just fucking show up?
Oh, really? A lot of people showed up for that?
Oh, I love Third Strike around here.
Cool.
trying to think.
That's like the toughest question because I've been asked so many times, like, why is X game not here? Why do you guys not use Y game? So I want to start asking that question to figure out what people would like to see more of. Rather than just being basic
Nice, Joe.
Thank you.
and going, Strive DNF. Like, there's got to be a third game.
Grand Blue.
You sound like Jack, man.
Honestly, I think you should. I know not very many people would be supportive of this, but I think you should run Smash alongside our fighting games and stuff, and unite the crew.
That was brought up a few times.
Because I know those Smash players are willing to try other things.
So you know how I know they are? I'm in their Discord, and they're all playing this game you are playing right now.
That's awesome.
Every one of them bought it. I know. I've literally kept track because I'm like, how can I try to get the community to actually come to fucking together? Like, and that's my everyone knows that that's been my biggest trying to be the fucking Robin Hood that can reunite everybody, and it's been a goddamn challenge.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I asked that question. Like, what game? Smash Brothers is a very good answer.
Yeah, like you put Smash. You always have a Smash tournament alongside whatever other tourneys you're running.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
Because think about what Rochester does. I mean, Rochester runs freaking.
They run.
15
Yeah, they
games.
run 15 games, man.
And it's like Madden and Need for Speed.
So
and other fighting games.
We did have a good test from the week we did last week though. Kenyon made it so that you all had to run your respective games, which was very, clever.
Was it successful?
It was. Rick ran Killer Instinct. It went smooth.
For the most part, yeah.
Very, very well. Very well. Sean ran Strive, and that went. He was so nervous, dude, and he did that. It was just over like a flash. Like everything went perfect. And then Chris D did Third Strike, and I didn't really pay attention, but nobody complained. They were all just when you guys fired up Killer Instinct and they fired up Strive, it literally sounded like the store was an arcade. Like you had the KI theme song going, and then you hear the Third Strike announcer going, "Choose your fighter."
Yep.
Everybody popping off and going crazy when some cool shit happens.
You accidentally made an arcade. Well done.
It was awesome, Joe. Like, we need to get Capconian to bring those speakers in for Street Fighter 6. Those
Oh, like with the hip hop soundtrack
yeah,
and stuff.
no, those speakers he brought were like ridiculous. Like, it's absolutely stunning. I have to ask this one because it's just a good question in general. In terms of like drinks and like refreshments and stuff, is there anything you personally would like to see more of? This is really a question from the store itself and not me.
Dollar waters.
More.
You can buy a case. You can buy a case of water at Wegmans for like $2.49 for 35 packs.
Mhm.
Sell it for $1.
So more water. Okay.
Yeah.
That's like
Promoting your own place.
that's gonna be. It will help me, because
Yeah.
it's like, because Chris always asks me, he's like, so what should we get? And I'm like, I don't fucking know, dude. Get some more Red Bull and whatever. I don't know. I know the Bang drinks have been a hit. I personally can't drink them because they actually fucking hurt me.
What drinks?
They're called Bang energy drinks.
Oh no.
300 milligrams.
They're like the one super powerful drink that I can't actually drink. Like,
Oh, that was,
I don't know what it is about them, but they make me like itchy and just unnerving and on edge.
Oh,
Like, I feel paranoid when I drink those fucking things.
I have a suggestion. What about like actual healthy stuff, like the hydration drinks and that?
See, those are the answers I'm looking for.
you know what would also be cool? Alongside the bottles of water, you can sell for $1. What if you get like the Gatorade like packs that you can like pour into the single bottles of
Oh,
water?
like
You know what I mean?
the powder packets?
Yeah.
It's not a bad idea.
Sell them for like, I don't know, 50 cents a piece or something. See if we can have a bottle of water with Gatorade.
I will bring that up to him tomorrow.
Health. Health is good.
It is.
Instead of killing everybody with energy drinks.
Hey, man. They're gamers. I don't...
Hydration.
Hydration and caffeine and sugar and feel like shit the next morning. Gotta be to work at 6 a.m. So, again, this is a question more towards Rick because he's gonna know what I'm talking about. Who would you like to see TO a game that hasn't done it yet? Like, who would you want us to try to encourage to give it a shot? And it's a serious question because it's just me and Kenyon talk about it all the time, and there's not enough people that know how to do it. Because like if you don't show up and say Sean doesn't show up, we're down 2 TOs already. So, which happened. That did happen once, and we were like, and a couple people like Chris D ended up doing it, so Chris knows how to do it, and then Kenyon, but you know.
Jeremy could do it.
Jeremy? Okay.
Jeremy could do it. I feel like Armin, giving Armin a shot, you know?
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to get him to come out tomorrow. Like, I think this is a good step in the right direction in terms of like community building. Plus, I'm pretty sure Can't Guess was probably sick of doing it out of his basement.
Yeah. I don't believe
Like, I don't blame him either. But not Jeremy. I just asked because it's just like, just for backups. Especially with I told you about what I'm trying to put together for next summer. So it'd help a lot. Just making sure
That sounds
people,
exciting.
just making sure people could do it. We'll see if Dre,
Okay,
we'll see if Dre actually shows up.
Yeah, right.
Why is
Bro, I won 2 bottles of water because he didn't show up that Saturday. Me and Kenyon had a bet. It was for 2 bottles of water. I said, that man ain't showing up. And he goes, I bet you 2 bottles of water he does. I won 2 bottles of water that day. And then when you sent me the... Yeah, he told him too. Kenyon's in chat now. But, and then when you sent me that message, when he basically sent you a message a year later...
Right?
I was like, oh, okay. I like Dre, but man,
Was that counter, Joe?
too funny.
what?
Was that a counter that, like, oh, maybe it was Invincible move?
Yeah, this is invincible.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Couple more. I'll go back to just general questions because they're fun to get answers for. What game has your favorite announcer?
Street Fighter 4. I've never seen a combo
I've
like
never seen a
that
couple like
before.
that before. Would you like lettuce on your cheeseburger?
I don't know. Killer Instinct is pretty good, though.
Yeah.
Ultra!
Johnny Cage and MK11.
Oh, that's a good one. I'd have to roll with the Street Fighter 4 as well. It's so good. And then like when they do the versus screen and he starts talking, you have no idea what the fuck he's even talking about. It's like 2 forces collide at the equator. Who's gonna take that? It's like, what are you talking about, man?
Ooh, Joe, that, like, weirdly autocorrected.
Go away.
Couple more. Let's see. All right, so which game has your least favorite announcer?
Oh, Joe! Oh,
Good job.
My least favorite announcer. It's a tough
It's
one.
another tough one.
'Cause I feel like an announcer is always hype.
Street Fighter 5 is pretty boring.
Yes,
Yeah.
that is the answer.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with that one.
That's a game that would have benefited from character announcer packs.
It would have. Definitely would have.
Like, just have... they needed Zangief's V-Trigger 2 announcer as a match announcer.
Oh, dude, could you imagine if Zangief was an announcer?
No, this commentator for V-Trigger 2, the pile driver one. Where he's just screaming in the background while you pile drive people.
Yeah.
We'll jump to. We'll go ahead, Rick.
What-
Go ahead.
Going back to the commentator thing. You had to pick one celebrity to commentate your favorite fighting game.
Celebrity.
Yeah.
Like Hollywood level celebrity?
Hollywood level.
Okay. Hollywood level. Chris Pratt.
Chris Pratt, really?
Yeah, I think it'd be entertaining.
The Rock.
Like every role Chris
The Rock.
That's a good answer. But like every role they've ever given like Chris Pratt, even a serious role, has been fucking funny.
You have not watched Terminal List yet.
No, I don't watch many movies.
It's
But
a series.
if you, another one, fucking Adam Sandler.
He seems like someone who would actually play video games, though. Which
Does.
is awesome.
I think Adam Sandler would be really entertaining. And he'd do like all the different voices of all the characters he's ever been in movies. So you'd have like, I don't know, fucking I don't even know. There's so many characters that he's done.
would like to hear.
Or the guy that does
Sean.
Hank Hill's voice.
Oh, Mike Judge.
Mm-hmm.
Can you imagine Boomhauer as a fucking commentator?
Round one. Just fight already.
Dang old fight, man.
Down, come on. I'll punch him, Mom. That was a good question, though. That's a favorite Hollywood, like, celebrity.
Commentate.
What Hollywood celebrity would you want to see in an anime fighting game?
Ah, anime fighting game.
Yep.
She got some fucking wild ass corner.
Yeah,
character.
I love this character. I like this character a lot more than I thought I would. This is the character I actually try to play.
I would like to see Keanu Reeves from The Matrix
Okay.
as an anime fighter.
That's a good answer.
This is hard.
It is.
Who would fit anime? I think Johnny Depp would be pretty entertaining.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
What
in
version?
anything.
Let's listen. What version of Donnie Depp? Like what movie? What character?
Oh, fucking Sweeney Todd. Sweeney Todd. The demon barber of fucking.
That'd be fucking. That'd be like some Skullgirls level of shit.
That would be. Could you imagine? Like, all right. I
Awesome.
want you to imagine like Johnny Depp standing, kind of like, you know, his feet are crossed at his ankles, right?
Mhm.
And he's just kind of like got his arms out to the side, and he's just holding two like straight razors in his hands. You know what I mean?
That'd
Kind
be-
of like God pose almost kind of thing.
Be
You know?
amazing.
Yeah. And
God.
dude, tell me that wouldn't be awesome.
That'd be awesome.
I think Jack Sparrow would be hilarious.
I was
Jack
I
Sparrow
was
would be
thinking
hilarious,
about
too.
that. Yeah.
Jack Sparrow would be a stance character.
Dude, he
That's
could
it.
have the
That's it.
Jamie drunk mechanic with a bottle of rum.
He could.
Like a stance drunk character.
Yeah.
Be awesome. It's too good of an idea.
He'd
Well,
be
you know
like
what? Okay.
troubleshooter with a gun.
Let's just make a Johnny Depp fighting game with all his.
Oh,
different
that'd be
characters.
amazing.
You could have Willy Wonka. You could have freaking Crybaby. You could have.
Hunter S. Thompson.
Yeah, you know what I mean. You have so many characters.
Detective he played in Public Enemy. I think that's what the movie's called. Or wasn't he a gangster in one of them? Or,
Oh yeah, he was Whitey Bulger too.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. 2 more questions,
Okay.
then we'll be done. In the movie industry, what is your favorite fighting game adaptation movie?
Oh.
And
Mortal Kombat.
they're all pretty much fucking terrible, except for like
Mortal Kom-
3.
Mortal Kombat 95
Fair answer. How about you, Joe?
with Kerry Tagawa.
You know what? I actually thought the recent MK movie was alright.
It wasn't bad. I liked it.
I'll mention that just for difference.
And then your least favorite, which there's really only one answer to this question.
The Street Fighter 5, the Street Fighter movie.
No. It is a bad movie, though. I really do not like Annihilation.
Oh, that's bad too. Yeah.
Like, Mortal Kombat Annihilation was just...
What, you didn't like Sindel's acting? You.
Dude, it was so bad. They killed Johnny Cage in like 2 minutes.
Yeah, but it wasn't the real Johnny Cage.
It's awful. I will agree, though, the Street Fighter movie was rough, but that shitty Chun-Li movie they made was rougher.
Which is a shame because she's not bad as Chun-Li if it was good.
Yeah, like, that movie was really rough.
Oh, Michael Clark Duncan as Balrog was awesome though.
Yeah,
An
well,
idea.
that works. It made sense. Alright, well, I'll let you finish up the match.
MK like modern number
Super.
2. That could be cool. Introducing Johnny Cage.
Oh, I can't believe that killed.
Nice.
So, I do have one more question related to the stream. Would you guys rather see more brackets or exhibitions?
Exhibitions.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd say
Exhibition?
exhibitions
Okay,
as well.
that's 2 votes for exhibitions. Okay. Just have to ask. What games would you like to see? One game from each of you.
Killer Instinct.
Killer Instinct. Alright.
Street Fighter 6.
Until then. Street Fighter 6 don't
game.
count. This game? Okay.
Oh, this game would be fun.
Okay.
Have like the main event be like laid on versus someone else.
Fucking, I want that. I want him and Tony to. I know it's not gonna happen for a long time, but that shit's gonna be crazy when it happens. That man literally walked into the Shadow Realm and was like, nah, bro, I gotta go. It was so. I have it all on camera.
He was out.
Like, Kenyon made the call that day. He's like, hook the face cam up and, just let it run on the. Smartest thing ever, dude. It was so funny. And Kenyon also clipped it so it's saved forever.
Awesome.
It'll be there. So,
Forever.
well, that is the first episode of the Community Roundtable interviewing. Thank you, you two.
That was awesome. Thank you.
You are more than welcome to come back
Yes, thank you.
and be the interviewers for the next batch of people that will come on here.
Yeah.
Which I'm hoping will be the Killer Instinct group because I'd like them all at the same time.
Oh no. That'll
They
be
are a
like
great
3 hours
group.
long.
They are a great
And
group.
most of those questions will be Killer Instinct related. Plus the questions that I asked you two here today. Which
Ooh,
got
that could
some
be a long
really,
one, though.
really interesting answers. There were some good answers. Especially when it came to, like, least favorites. Like, I did not expect somebody to fucking bring up Jinpachi from Tekken 5. Like, that's the last thing that I think of if I... It's like, oh, what do you think... First thing, when you say Tekken, it's like, oh, that fucking Jinpachi from the 5th game, man. Man, what an asshole.
Awful kid.
So, but, again, maybe, hopefully we can get them all on at the same time. Be nice, like, Cole, Swans, Control... I'd even let Shrake do it, even though he's not even close from around here.
Yeah, I mean, he's
But
in Alaska.
he has stuck around and talked and played games with people.
Mhm.
So I even had a conversation with him about water pumps.
Oh, is that what he does?
No, he something about his well pump broke or something.
Oh.
But and I've made a note of the games you two would like to see, and we'll go from there. For the next couple one, I'd like to do these every Thursday, if possible.
That'd be nice. down with that.
Instead of doing like Thursday nights. I remember we used to try to do like brackets and shit. It's like it never worked out, so I figured something short
Mhm.
and to the point would work. And it also helped. It helped me. It helped the community. If Kenyon can tune in, he can hear too, or you can just watch it back and take notes.
Yeah.
And even if like you can only get, say, 2 matches, have them be 2 first attempts.
Yeah. What's the other thing? So next week, different game. What game do we want to play? If we can get the KI guys, I will make Killer Instinct happen.
Okay.
I will take that Series X out of the back of the store and I will fucking bring it home.
Yeah.
And we'll have a real pretty KI stream. And
That'd
if
be
they
so nice.
and if they can't do it next week and we can get, I don't know, fucking Chris
I'm gonna
D and whoever.
I'm gonna put this out there. I wouldn't mind playing a little Tekken.
Tekken? Okay.
Yeah.
I can make that
I
happen.
think it'd be fun talking to some of the Tekken crews.
Yeah.
Like Kangas and all
Yeah,
that.
I'd like to have like Kangas and Jeremy, and I'd love to have Bo, but Bo is very hard to get a hold of.
We need to get like some like old heads on there, like Jeremy and
That'd be crazy.
Adamas
Just
would be
get the
cool.
oldest, like the oldest of the group.
Dude, if we could get Damas, like I would love to hear stories of the olden days.
Yeah, that'd
Of what the FGC used
that'd
to
be
look like.
amazing. We'll figure it out. We'll either be doing the KI Boys or the Old Man podcast, one or the other.
The Ultra
Minimum
Check
age
Sweat
requirement,
Syndicate
35.
or the old heads.
And then whichever one can't do it, we'll do that one the following week. And I'd also like Kenyon. Yeah, you're right. We need to get Polish Mafia. He's an old man. But another one I'd like to do is get the youngest generation, like Jack. Kids like Jack, those young kids. I don't think you've ever met Jake, but Jake is a Smash player, but he loves Marvel. He said
That's awesome.
he said he'd come on. A couple of Smash players actually said they'd come on for an interview. So.
Yep.
So, who knows? All right. But I'd like to do the. I like the old head idea. It's a good idea.
Right?
It's a genius
a good
idea.
guess for
I'd
this-
love to hear. Like you said, Thomas's stories have to be like endless.
Dude, Tony did a video of Damas playing Kid Goggles in Marvel. It's like a 10-minute video. Did you ever see that?
No,
It was like a documentary.
that's
It's one of the greatest things I've ever seen.
it's awesome.
They had like community members like doing interviews talking about the set that they had. And it was shot like a documentary. It was so fucking good.
That's awesome. What were you gonna say, Joe?
I said if you do like more individual episodes or just like one or two people,
Mm-hmm.
I think Philosopher would be a good guest.
I plan on meeting that man at Evo,
Oh, sweet.
and I'm going to get a picture.
Awesome.
The man who saved the Saturday stream with the overlay.
Mhm.
Because I could not for the life of me get the fucking thing to work. Tony interviewed Kenyon about doing tournaments when he first started. I did not know that. Is Tony secretly like a really good interviewer?
Tony's a filmmaker.
Really? I thought Tony worked on like cars and shit.
Well, he probably does that too, but he's like a filmmaker, dude.
Really?
He made the whole documentary with the Damas Kid Goggles thing. Dude, message Tony, see if you can find the video, because I would love to see it again.
I'll have to talk to him. He might. I'd love to see him come tomorrow, but who knows if that's gonna happen.
Yeah. Tony's one of the most dedicated people.
I didn't know that. Like, I knew he commentated though. His commentary, dude. When I asked him to come commentate that Strive match with me, I couldn't say a word because I couldn't stop fucking laughing. It was so funny. He was just fucking thrashing those two. It was so funny.
Oh, he was roasting them?
Oh, it was great. Cause it was two good friends, and they were, dude. He was just going, oh, there he goes, dropping the fucking combo again. It was so funny. I couldn't do it. I was like, no wonder why when he commentates for them, he's by himself. Cause you just can't do it. It's too funny. He has disappeared. Hopefully, he doesn't pull a Dre. Show up 2 years later and.
Wonder what happened?
I didn't know you guys were still doing things. Dude, we've been doing things for like 3 years. At the stream, at least. I don't know where the hell you've been. I'll hold him true to him giving me money for that thing next year, though. We'll see if that happens.
Damn.
Yeah. But, alright, guys. Again,
Fun.
thank you. This was a fun first interview. I'm just going to call it the Community Roundtable just because I couldn't come up with a name.
I like that.
But I was like,
Sounds good.
Community Roundtable. Yes, we all sit at a table and we just ask each other questions.
Yep. I love asking
But the
questions.
questions have to be fighting game related. Until we move on to like the in-person event questions. What's up, Fire? Which I will ask everyone that same set of questions I asked you for the in-person questions. That's a must. I need answers to those.
Healthy stuff.
Thank you, Joe. I will make sure I have like unsalted peanuts and just like gluten-free graham crackers when you come to town, friend.
Fucking kale. You're just gonna have bundles of
Just
kale.
bundles of kale for $1. It's
No,
your kale here.
I like unhealthy stuff. You just meant drinks.
That's fair. The candy situation's pretty much taken care of. I got all the candy a fucking child would ever want in the store. There's so much stuff now. But so hopefully next Thursday, if we can figure out who wants to come on, we can be back at the same time, same place. Joe, you're more than welcome to come back on and ask questions too. You are part of the community.
Awesome.
You're a local boy to us, so.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you.
Like
I said,
closer than Alaska
not many people are gonna drive from another country to come play video games.
It's not that far.
It's still another country.
That's true.
And you gotta deal with border patrol now.
Oh God.
Alrighty. I gotta go take care of some stuff before I go to bed, so. Have a good night, everybody. This was fun.